This is KFDI Country.
Hi, it's the Hayes Wire. JJ Hayes here again, and another fun event going on to raise money for something that's really kind of important to me. I have a lot of friends who are firefighters, both in paid departments and volunteer departments, which is what we have here today, represented by the Bentley Volunteer Fire Department. We'll start to my left. This is Stuart. Hi, Stuart.
Hi there.
And then we have Cody. Hi, Cody.
Hello.
And then Cody, your wife, Angie, right?
Yes.
All right, excellent. We appreciate you guys coming in. You have a fundraiser coming up on the 25th, and this kind of really, I think, highlights a point that a lot of us don't think about. We always love having the fire department there when we need them, yes. But the fact that this is a volunteer fire department, you guys have real costs and real monies that have to be spent in order to do what you do. So before we get to the fundraiser, I want to talk to you, Stuart, because I've never understood why a human being would want to run toward a fire. So how long have you been a firefighter?
I've been with the department for about a year.
Okay.
Back when I was in high school, I did the Explorers through the Wichita Fire Department. So that's basically what got me started in doing the whole fire service.
Well, I appreciate what you do. I appreciate what your fellow brothers and sisters, fellow firefighters do for the Bentley Volunteer Fire Department. I think it's super important, obviously, on a day-to-day basis. Yeah. You know, now you have costs, and you handed me some information as we were sitting down talking before we started filming. The average cost of, let's just run down your gear, your boots, your hat, your gloves, the protective gear. We're talking like $2,500 just for a set, right?
Yeah, that's just on the low end.
Yeah, and we don't want the low end. We want stuff that's going to keep you guys safe.
You're looking at an average about $12,000 at least per firefighter. That's, you know, like you said, the pants, the boots, the coats, the helmet, Nomex, which goes over your, over your head. Okay. Gloves, your air pack, right, including the air pack itself and the mask. So the good stuff is at least $12,000 to $14,000.
And we're not even talking the cost of training and running equipment and things like. So there's, I mean, the money adds up fast.
Yeah,
so
quickly.
There's definitely a need here, and that's where Cody and Angie came in, because you guys you want to do this fundraiser to not only highlight the fact that there is money needed to operate the fire department, but you got some fun stuff planned. You want to talk first about some of the things you've got planned for the? It's the 25th, right?
Yeah, June 25th.
Okay, and where's it going to be held?
Bentley Primary School in Bentley.
Okay, so in like the parking lot there?
Yeah. Parking lot and in the gymnasium. So rain or shine, we're going to have it no matter what.
Rain or shine, I love it.
We'll have raffles. We're going to have a barbecue, raffle items. There'll be vendors, and depending on the weather and calls, we'll have the Life Team helicopter come and land, and then possibly auction off rides.
I saw that on the Facebook page, which we'll post the link up on this blog. Who doesn't like a helicopter ride, right?
Yeah, I've always wanted one.
Okay, so you could possibly get on that, and that's kind of obviously like you said, it's dependent on whether they have calls and need to actually go to work that day, but hopefully they won't.
Yeah, and then we'll also have kids games. It's just more like just a party for the fire department. Yeah,
so it's kind of, coming from Virginia, where I lived before I came to Wichita, they would have, for all the local fire departments, they would have these lawn parties. They'd have pretty much from like early spring all the way up until the fall. They were like mini festivals and carnivals, and it was exactly that. It was a party for families and kids to come out and have a good time and maybe win some prizes. And so that's kind of what we're doing here as we look to raise money for the Bentley Fire Department. Now, Angie, do you still need sponsors or donors? I mean, how is this coming together? How's your progress so far?
We need donors, we need volunteers, we need items for the raffle. Okay. We need auction items. Anything is appreciated.
Okay. Well, I think I could probably take care of something for the raffles. So I'll get with Carol to see what we can find for you guys and get it up to you before the 25th. But so if you have an item you can donate for the raffle, if you have the ability to volunteer, they'd love to hear from you. Best way to do it is through the Facebook page, but also is there a number they can call if they want to get in touch with someone to say, hey, we want to help, and how can we help?
Yeah, it's 316-796-0650.
Okay.
And the food is taken care of APAC, where I work. They're donating all the food we need, so we're good on the food part. But
okay, good.
We'll need like drinks and stuff like that still.
Okay, excellent. So some pop, some water, something to go with the food. The barbecue. I saw his name on Facebook. Was it Tim?
Tim Burkholder.
Okay.
He's volunteered to do all the barbecuing for us.
That's awesome. All right, so this is coming together. And any last words? And I'll turn back to you, Stuart, as we wrap up. Any last words to kind of just give us the importance of why the Bentley Volunteer Fire Department is so important to just day-to-day life in the Bentley area?
Well, we're the only department within the city, and we do have county fire that comes and responds, and then we also take care of the township, which is outside the city, which is 32 square miles.
Okay.
And with the budgets and everything getting cut, we may not be able to serve those people outside the township.
Okay, so we want to make sure we keep this very important service going. How many people in the department?
We've got 20 volunteers.
Okay.
And we've only got 10 to 12 sets of gear that's actually almost out of date. So that's why we're doing this, so we can update our safety equipment.
Right.
We have trucks that we have one truck that the city owns, and then we get the other 2 trucks that we have from the county.
Okay.
So that's going to cover costs of maintenance, cover costs of our gear to get gear.
Yep.
For the firefighters that are there all the time.
So this is super important.
Yeah.
The equipment, the gear, just the general maintenance, and then the money spent just responding to a call, fuel costs and things like that. So listen, all of you, thank you so much for teaming up and hopefully raising a bunch of money. We'll get the word out. And like I said, I'll get with Carol Hughes, see if we can't put together maybe a little special KFDI raffle prize that you guys can hopefully make some money off of and put it toward the cause, all right?
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Click on all the links, make the phone calls, volunteer. If you can donate. They'd love to have your item for the raffle. Again, that's the Bentley Fire Department. It is the fundraiser happening on June 25th. All the information on this blog, The Hayes Wire, at kfdi.com.